And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening day baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Centurions. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
And now,
the crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. So almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, Shane Bieber. What do you have on him, Chris?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in the lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side in the first. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Half inning complete. We've got no score. And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
The first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Cut off, throw to second, and he's out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 1-1 now. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A massive home run. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Brandon Dickens will hit next. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here on opening day. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Now it's the DH, Mariano Casilla. In the air, center field, Doyle. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Morel. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
So up next, Seiya Suzuki. And now 1 and 2. 1 out, bases empty. Caught and missed. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. And there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Strike 3 on the foul tip. Braves go down quickly here. And we're back. And now the rookie second baseman, number 4.
Tanner Schobel.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. 1 away. Now the third baseman, Mike Bovee. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And it is gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Rafael Morel. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Doyle sizes this one up, nabs it, 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 31.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So the lineup flips over to here's Wade now. Here's a 1-1. Ripped on a line. Nice grab on the run. And the inning is over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Jeff McNeil.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Here's Miguel Sano, and that's through there for a strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Braves go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the inning. And now Nick Castellanos.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
That one is absolutely belted. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Dickens. One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And that's a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
Sends it to first. Awesome play there.
Now batting.
Digging
19.
in is the switch hitting outfielder. Line drive, base hit right field. Headed for the plate. The throw in. He'll score. It's 3-0. Now it's the second baseman. Two outs. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. That one felt good. It's 5-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's the third baseman, Mike Bovee. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Butler makes the grab, and that's the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. And the lead is now 5-0. As we go to the top of the 4th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Brenton Doyle.
You're out. You're out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. You're out. 3. 3. You're out. 3.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That one ripped left field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to...
Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. not stopping. He's going for 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And the batter now, Mariano Casilla. Doyle snags it. Runner tags from third. He'll score the sac fly. It's 8-0. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder.
Number 19.
Flying drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman. On the ground to short, Witt. In plenty of time to first, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. New pitcher now, number 30.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Fly ball center field, Dickens. He makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
The first baseman, number 22.
So digging in, Miguel Sano. That's to third. And that is the inning. Down in order go the Braves. And welcome back to the ballpark. Down the third baseman, Mike Bovey. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay, he's in there.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now at the plate, Rafael Morel. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout.
Pitching for
on the mound now, Ryan Borucki.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
1 at second to Sano. Double play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit. So a man aboard. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Hammered, base hit. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. So 2 on with 2 away. Brandon Dickens, the next to hit. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Base hit and a run in to score.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And that is that. So 2 runs in the inning, 5 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Through 8 full, the Centurions on top here, 10-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Sam Hilliard. Righty delivers. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
1 down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1-2 here. Got him looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The Braves down to their final strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.